Chicago is a city of green, a city that safeguards its precious environment. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
We have a green roof,
native landscaping,
wonderful natural daylight,
permeable pavers,
geothermal system.
Last fall, the Chicago Park District unveiled 2 brand new green field houses, aimed at providing a better quality of life for their patrons and residents and sustaining the land they're built on.
The Park District's vision is open, active, green, connected. And to take that green vision, the Park District again wants to build the greenest buildings in the United States. These field houses benefit greatly from that with its green roofs, its lighting improvements, its heating and cooling systems.
We're very excited about the opening of these 2 new buildings. They're 2 of the very first of this new prototype.
We've been working with the PBC on coming up with a prototype field house, something that in future areas we can say, hey, we have this prototype, this is what it is, we have the drawings, and we can just pull these together really easily.
The field houses at Taylor-Lauridsen and Jesse Owens parks are designed to meet the U.S. Green Buildings Council LEED certification rating.
The Park District is trying to be a leader in building green buildings, not only in Chicago but in the United States. And the Public Building Commission has become a forerunner in building LEED certified buildings in Chicago.
LEED is the metric by which we measure all of our buildings. We develop in a way that's responsible in terms of materials and resources, water management, storm water management. We use recycled materials. It's everything that we can do to lower our footprint on the earth.
We significantly increased the capability of this park by rejuvenating this whole area. This park, as you can see, has a full-size gym. It has 2 club rooms. One is a fitness area, and the other club room can be divided into 2 smaller ones. So that is a great benefit to this community.
The Taylor-Lauridsen and Jesse Owens field houses are identical in many ways, but the neighborhoods managed to make them uniquely their own. The new field houses boast several new features that harness the Earth's renewable energy and reduce the need for fossil fuels.
We have a mechanical system that harvests the Earth's energy, which is a really cool system. It's called a geothermal system. And what we do is we dig wells into the Earth, and that is where we circulate our water. So we bring the heat of the Earth to the heating system so that we don't have to spend as much energy to heat the water. So we lessen our cooling costs in the summer, and we lessen our heating costs in the winter.
A lot of people are like, oh, what's this geothermal? What's it look like? Where is it? You cannot actually see it because there are about 12 different wells that are bored into the ground that go down about 500 feet, and they're only about 3 inches in diameter, and what that allows us is to have those 2 pipes that go down and do the heat exchange and come back up. And once they're installed, you just put regular plantings right over it.
The addition of a green roof and permeable pavers in the parking lot help to combat the urban heat island effect.
The permeable pavers also hold water, and it slowly releases it into the system, and it also percolates back into the ground so that we're not taxing the city sewer systems.
Skylights and windows allow daylight to filter into 75% of the regularly used spaces.
We have a lot of light that is allowed into the park, so what that means is that we don't have to run the lights in the gym as high or as long. These lights are also set on a timer so that if there's no use or anything going on, they will shut off.
Not only does natural daylight lower our costs in terms of powering light fixtures, but it also elevates the mood in a building.
Native landscaping minimizes the upkeep and water normally needed to maintain the park, in addition to attracting native birds back to the area.
The Public Building Commission and our partners at the Park District and the City of Chicago are very proud of these 2 facilities, Taylor-Lauridsen and Jesse Owens Fieldhouse.
The most important thing with these partnerships, both with the Jesse Owens Fieldhouse and with the Taylor-Lauridsen Fieldhouse, those were built through TIF dollars and through contributions by the local, state, and elected officials. Without that, these fieldhouses would not have been built.
This is a great city in which to lead by example, whereby the public sector is taking the lead in sustainable and green development so that the private sector can see that it can be done. It can be done cost effectively and in a way that's great and responsible in terms of the use of the public fund.
These two field houses are just another example of the Park District stepping up and trying to be a forerunner in green practices throughout the United States.